This is Lauren Wiseman. I'm with Jillian von Ohlen. She is a sponsor and an exhibitor at the Treasure Coast Real Estate and Trade Expo this January 21st, 2017, right at the Port St. Lucie Civic Center. It's free to attend. You gotta come down. It's people like Jillian that have helped to make it free. Now, Jillian, I got a question for you.
Yes.
What would you say are the 5 top tips for throwing a successful open house on the Treasure Coast?
I would definitely say the first one would be to send out a postcard blast to the entire neighborhood. Around 2,000 to 2,500 homes is kind of the sweet spot from what I've noticed and worked with my marketing gentleman that I work with. And so you invite them to the open house. And, you get buyers, sellers, renters in that whole neighborhood that will come there. The second thing I would say is to also door knock the immediate street that the house is on and the 2 streets that are next to it. And go introduce yourself to those neighbors. Invite them to the open house as well. Right. And then I would say a third tip. The third tip would be, of course, to put it out on social media, but not just put it out there, because it may not be your friends and family and people you know that want to come. It's the people you don't know that you're trying to reach. So I would do a paid boost on Facebook, and typically I do the boost with the demographic of people who are most likely to move. And so that is connecting with people who are looking to buy a home. And it's amazing how Facebook works, but I don't get it. I don't care about how I get it. All I know is it works. So you do a boost for the open house as well. Then the fourth tip, of course, would be your basic things even, is to put it on your MLS so that the realtors know and they can send their own buyers without them having to come. I always make my open houses very open and welcome for realtors to send their buyers, knowing that we're not going to steal their buyer as well, and that we're welcoming their buyers to just come and explore themselves. Putting it out, of course, on Realtor.com, Zillow, Craigslist. Craigslist is actually a big place, believe it or not. It's free, and you can make it even an event as well, not just putting it as a post. And then the fifth thing I would say, of course, is this is a newer thing that we started doing, is to go live on Facebook when you get there a half hour early, and then go live and giving them kind of a tour of the home and sharing with them, saying, hey, come check this house out. You're seeing it a little bit here. Here's a little taste. Don't give them too much. But then inviting them to come to the open house, and you're doing that just prior to the open house, about a half hour before. And of course, your directional signs, and those are kind of the basic things. But those are definitely some really good tips to get some people to your open houses, for sure.
Those are all inviting. Those are engaging, and that's making. It's making a sale, but like you say, it's making a positive impact on Treasure Coast real estate. Rob and Jillian von Ohlen are making a positive impact in Treasure Coast real estate. Look down here, where we've got the link here in this video, and you can meet Rob and Jillian at the Treasure Coast Real Estate and Trade Expo on January 21st, 2017, Port St. Lucie Civic Center. Whether you are buying, whether you are selling, whether you're thinking about buying or starting to think about selling, this is a table to stop by. Thanks, Jillian.
Absolutely. My pleasure. Thanks, Lauren.